Something exciting is happening in the VR market because there's a new VR goggle coming out and it's going to compete with the Meta Quest 2. And this device is called the Pico Neo 3 Link. It's from Pico, it's the same company as ByteDance, and you are probably familiar with ByteDance from the app TikTok. And let's take a look at this device. We're going to unpack it and take a look inside. First, we're going to take a look at the outside. So if you look at the box, it has a nice glowing front. And if you look at the side, there's a really important logo here. It says Steam VR. And that's where it becomes really interesting, because this device can be used as a standalone headset, so without wires, but also with a wire. And then you can connect it to your Steam VR account, and then you can play all these different Steam VR games. So that's interesting. So if we take a look at what's included, most important thing is the VR headset, 2 controllers and also the batteries, and most importantly, the DisplayPort cable. If you have a laptop, a gaming laptop, for example, with a mini DisplayPort cable, not to worry, don't need to buy an extra adapter. That's also included in the box. If you look at the back of this, we see 6 different pictures of games that you can play on this device. My favorite is the Walkabout Mini Golf, because you can mini golf with your friends. Another interesting app is Puzzling Places. It's a puzzle game where you have to recreate a 3D scan of a specific area together from different pieces. It's really cool. As I said before, it's a 2-in-1. On one hand, standalone, on the other hand, a wired PC VR headset. And on this side, there's not much too interesting, so let's unpack it. Brand new from the box. And it's a sort of a sleeve, I guess. Ah, look. Here are some tear strips that you have to tear apart. I think on the other side as well. There's also a sleeve. Ooh, that looks good. All in play. Let's see what's inside. Opens up by lifting this up, and there it is, the headset. So let's see what's in here. Let me go from the left to the right. So first I see here already a DP logo, so I assume there's a DP cable inside. So here's a small booklet, DisplayPort cable connection guide, in case you're wondering how that works. And this is the cable. There's also a screwdriver here, and in a moment I will tell you why. Then we also have the headset, 2 controllers, and here we have a box, probably with other interesting parts. Let's see. Here is a small booklet. Let's just keep that to the side. Let's see here. What's in here? Ooh, let me see. There we go. This is interesting. So if you're already a VR gamer, then you know the struggle if you have ever used something like a Quest or other headsets, that there's a small gap between the headset and your nose and light comes in. So Pico is apparently offering a nose padding so that you can optionally also use this to keep the light from getting into your headset. Then let me see what's in here as well. Here's another small box. Cables for your controllers. And here, in case you are wearing glasses, you need to have some spacing between the headset and your glasses so that you don't scratch them. And then the only things left in here are the USB-C charger, also important. So we have the most important parts here. If you look at the controllers, they look very similar to what you're already used to with other VR controllers. There's a trigger, there's a button on the side, there's also a joystick and a couple of different buttons. Before we start gaming, let me also mention a couple of few features that I forgot to mention. So The screen is a 4K screen with 90 FPS. There's a Qualcomm XR2 chip inside, a large battery. A nice thing to mention is that you don't need a Facebook account. You do need to have a Pico account, and if you want to buy games, you need to connect it with a credit card. Before I start gaming, I'm really intrigued by this nose padding thing because I'm always really distracted when light comes in. So let me see how this works. Show it to you. Oh, this detaches really easy, and I think we need to attach it like this. Okay, I have to put this back. And click it. Now we're finally ready to go. Ooh, okay, with the nose padding, it's really dark in here. That's good. Just like you're accustomed to with an Oculus Quest, I now see the camera and I see you. And what it's asking me now is to select a play boundary. And I can select a quick boundary. It will just draw a circle around me, or a custom boundary. Let me do the custom boundary. It's asking me to look to the ground. All right, it's auto-detected. And I can set the boundary. Great, it's a small one, but for now it's all right. And now I'm launched into the home screen. You see 4 buttons on the bottom. You see Highlights, Library, App Store, and File Manager. On Highlights, you see some featured games. And if I go to the File Manager really quick, you can see that there's a button called APKs. So if you put on APKs, installable apps, on the device, then you will find them here and you can install them. That's pretty cool. And now if I go to my library, entertainment, apps, the Walkabout Mini Golf, let's start that up. All right. Let's get a hole in one. Let's take a look at the most interesting thing of this. It's the included DP link cable. So I'm going to get this out of the box because you might be wondering why there is a screwdriver in here. They really thought very clearly about the use case of this being a VR gaming device that you're going to attach to your laptop or computer. Because what usually happens if you start playing with your headset is that, you know, you sometimes pull maybe a bit on the cable and it's detached from your headset. In this case, Pico was very smart, and what they did is the following. So if you want to attach the cable to your headset, you open up the special port. It's a sort of, it looks like a USB-C port, but it has a DisplayPort logo on top of it. If you open it up, then you can attach it here, and you already see what is happening. There is a small screw here that I can tighten. Let me see. Look, this is pretty nice. And if you want to get the cable on the back of your body, then there's also this small part here. And let me see how it is attached. You need to attach it on this side and click it. And then it's attached, and you can have the cable at the back. Then you attach this to your computer. It has a large display port, but if you have a laptop, then you can attach the mini DisplayPort adapter to it, and you have everything set. Well, if you look at the other parts of the headset, one really important thing to mention is that there's this really nice strap. Can be that you already have seen this, for example, on a Vive and on the Elite strap and other VR headsets. Well, this is already standard included in the box, and you can very easily attach this to your head. Other things to mention: the price, important. It's 449 euros. And an extra interesting thing is that when you buy this headset, you're automatically part of a community that will help to build the next headset, because ByteDance really wants to get in competition with Meta, And they want to know what you like about the headset and what you would improve for their next version. And you get a 35% discount on the next version when you already buy this. Other things to mention, there are built-in speakers on the side. You can change the spacing between the lenses. If you look at the tracking mechanism, it uses 4 cameras to track your space. It's a 6DAF headset. It has some buttons on the sides, so a menu button to go back, a select button and a back button. And Pico has always been well known that the headset can be used without the controllers. And if you start this thing up without the controller, you can use the buttons on the side to interact. Here's the charging port. There's an on and off port. And on the bottom, you see a headphone jack and a volume rocker. Well, let's play some games. The steps to follow if you want to connect this to your laptop or gaming computer. First off, connect, of course, the cables to your computer and to start the Pico Link app on the computer. Then inside the headset, there's also a Pico Link button in the app library. If you press that again, there's a small onboarding, and in the end, what you will see is that SteamVR is launched and that you will see the PC VR games on your headset. So let's play a game. I haven't played Beat Saber in a while, so let's try that. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Look forward to hearing your thoughts on the device. You can leave them in the comments on the YouTube section. And if you want to search for more information on the device, you can find all the information you want on vrexpert.nl.